Hi, good morning. How are you? We are Maria Paula and Martín Yañez of Evolutive Being. Finally, the 22 of April has come. When we channel this date, we had and we wanted and we desired to be impulsed to do this big work of assistance, we still didn't know that today is the International Day of the Earth. Everything has to do with everything. Nothing is casual. Today we are here, in this 22 of the 4 of the 4 of the 2020. Again, we have a 444, and we have a 22 that is a master number. It will help us to manifest all this energy that today we are going to work together in all the corners of the earth. Thank you for being present. So I'm going to give the thanks again. Thank you for attending this call from all these people that they didn't know us and they found out from us, from their brothers and friends. And now they are all here to assist us in this work of consciousness of the Ascension. As we said before, where we did a meditation, that if you didn't do it, you can do it again. We were commenting that in this time it's very important that we take consciousness that we are necessary, that we are active in this process of ascension of the earth, in this change of duration of the earth. Of course, that the earth of itself, it can do it itself. It would have the way of doing it, but it would be more slowly, in another rhythm, and generating more movement in its surface, and so probably more stronger the cataclysm that we feel. We as conscious beings and being part of this earth, we can put our consciousness in ourselves and contribute to this process of ascension. We are going to do that with process be more lovely and more smooth and probably the less losses as possible. So I would like us to do is to comprehend between all of us in this moment is we are in a moment of terrestrial ascension, a human ascension, in a moment of evolution, of the third to the fifth dimension of consciousness, to the earth and to the humans, and to all of the beings that habitate in Gaia. So this thing that is occurring in this year is, for some of us, was a big surprise. The earth was still communicating that in itself was being held a big change of evolution, of ascension, of again to conquer its place in the solar system that is a very beautiful place, of being a treasure, a blue diamond of the galaxy, the planet that receives everything, every being that desire to come here, to learn, to feel, to work, its deepest records and its deepest shadows. This planet, by having a physical body, that we have the capacity of feel, of touch within each other, to have a skin, and of course to have a register of pain. The Earth is the great place of this galaxy that permits an incarnation of a lot of incarnation, like go and come in a big process of evolution. This is the Earth, this is the planet. Of all the things that are pending in other planets can be evolved, because here we are, not only with all the 5 senses, but with 8 or 9 senses, vibrational senses, energetically, spiritually, Akashic, with which we work with everything that we have already been. So the scenario that we look for today to create for everyone and for the earth, of course, is to be conscious that we are in a planet that has been chosen as a stone, as a precious crystal of ascension of everyone that come here to contact with it. So as we have already explained before in the last video, in this opportunity, what we are going to do is to work with the activation of 3 codes that has been channeled, as we have explained in the last video, through a dream that I had after the last big portal. And in a following channeling, it has a message that the Pleiadian brothers asked me that they need to materialize in this plane of consciousness these 3 codes, that they are codes for the ascension of the earth. What they do is to contribute to the ascension of the earth. What is a code for us? It's a package, a quantic package that is composed by energy, of course, with music, words, sounds, and frequencies. Everything for us is called codes, and images, sorry. And these codes also has images, figures. All this, when they go inside of us, the human beings, they activate DNA fibers and invite us to fusion with all the information that was waiting, this code that works as a key to open more and more memories inside ourselves for this process of ascension that all of us are being part of. But it's very important in this case that we are not going to work pointedly inside ourselves. We are going to work in unity. These codes, they are coming to us to activate certain process in the crystalline structure of the earth. Now we are going to explain what is the crystalline structure of the earth and the difference with the magnetic grid. But pointedly, while we are part of the earth, we are going to be influenced by these codes that we are going to go through our consciousness, and who are going to activate, of course, with you, of course. For that we have summoned you. For this to go through our bodies and enter in the earth. But the principal work of today is purement of assistance to the earth and to the process of the earth. Yes, because the humans, we are being called to be true channels of the energy of the earth, of these gamma rays that we are hearing all these last days, that truly are giving force and power and light that to this process of ascension to be manifest. So these codes that are to us to work in unity, of course, that activate our internal keys of force and power to comprehend the importance and the transcendence of the other in my life, of the other in the net, of help, of assist, of solidarity, and allow us to work with the great assistance that they have always been like this in the process of emerging, of going out of the darkness, of going outside of this deep inside ourselves, the cetaceans, whales, dolphins. So, we are going to explain first what we are referring when we talk about the crystalline structure of the earth. As we already know, the most known of the earth is like a grid that we can suppose that is outside the atmosphere. They are electromagnetic wave rays that cross itself, and in this way they conform it. Also, the earth counts with the crystalline grid that is as over the surface of the earth, a little bit underneath the surface of the earth, a little bit underneath the bottom of the earth, of those that are composed by crystals, physical crystals that we are speaking in this case, that are the ones that compose the crystalline structure of the earth. This structure, do we want to aggregate anything? If you could explain in relation to the human body, it would be in the skin. It's between the skin and the meat. is underneath of the layers and layers that we have. Yes, exactly. So after that, the Earth also have the Gaia grid, that is the one that interconnects us with everything that is over the surface and underneath the Earth. It connects us with the plants, the animals, between us. So the truth is all of these grids, they do an interconnection, and all of them go through us and are part of us. So the Gaia grid is in our level, is in the level of the surface, exactly. So we are going to focus our attention in the crystalline structure of the Earth. In this crystalline grid, they are all the same. Why? Because exactly there, in this structure, is the responsible of the vibration that the Earth has in this moment. So, in order to the Earth to elevate this vibration, it's necessary that this crystalline structure elevate its frequency, so as all the Earth can elevate its vibration and frequency, because we are all connected in the level of our own crystalline grid. And we are all connected with the Earth as we would be a cell of the same Earth. So if the Earth elevates, we elevate also. When we elevate ourselves, the Earth elevates with us. But principal, all this work is going to be focused in this crystalline grid of the Earth. These three codes that we are going to see, that I'm going to show you and we are going to explain, they are going to activate and work over the crystalline grid of the Earth that is responsible of the ascension of the Earth, literally. The first of the codes is called Akashiha. This is a code that particularly what it do is remove the memories of pain of the matrix of the Earth, of this grid, of this crystalline grid that also is in charge of saving all the memories, all events of all the beings that are habitating it. It's like it would be a memory where it's saved. What we have to do first is to remove all this energy of low vibration, clean, to make place for the new vibration to go inside in this structure. So for that we are going to use this code that is called Akashiha, that you are going to see. If you can see here, tell me. Here it is. There it is. So the idea here would be, take out the hand please. So this would be a little bit the images that has this code. As Paula has said before, this code is composed of the name of the vibration. Following this work, when we follow with the meditation, it's going to be an image with the image of the code, with the name, so that you can mention and see also. As I was saying before, the other part of the code that is composed with the name Akashiha, that we are going to see afterward, is going to be written in the moment of activation. It has a vibration, that the vibration is the music, that it activates, and of course is full of frequencies. These three things you are going to see that we are going to do after this kind of ritual. We are going to do all together to do this activation in the crystalline structure of the Earth. As I said before, to liberate these memories of pain, of everything that is happening and save here. When Martín is talking about rituals, we are going to do a ritual that we are going to do here in the back, in this place where we are doing this work. Is called Casa Cristal. It's our vibrational center here in Rosario, Argentina. And our idea is that you can see and present how we do the rituals of assistance. That of course, this is not the first that we do it. Every time that we need to do it, we come to our frequency accelerator circle, and we do it here. The objective of this is that you can see it and feel it, and you feel to stand up and do some movement, or come with us and say the name of the codes. Everything that you can to give, to put your heart, to your sincerity is welcomed. So the second code that we are going to activate, the name is Din Mai Pur. Din Mai Pur. This code, what this do, is activate and polarize the crystalline structure of the Earth. That is where it is anchored and gives support to the new crystalline grid and the new electromagnetic grid that is going to have a big vibration, a high vibration that it has today. This crystalline structure is the one that anchor and generate and support the ascension of the frequency of the Earth. That's why we have to activate and polarize this grid in this second step with this code that is called Din Maipur. Do you want us to show it? Yes, we are going to show the image there. There we can show the image. As we said before, we're going to activate, when we do the activation in the screen, and there is a third code that its name is, and the vibration is Kulemayon. This code comes from the central cosmic sun of the universe, it would be. And what it do is to reflect its rays and the emission of rays in the central sun of the galaxy, Ascension, and through it, what it do, this code, is to activate the gamma radiation of the crystalline structure of the Earth. This flow, this photonic flow, this vibration of gamma frequency, what they do through this code is to modify the vibration of this crystalline structure. There is where really it produces the modification of the structure, and through this modification is going to be modify the vibration of the Earth. As we said before, this process is already being held, and they are asking us, and it's very clear in this dream that I had before, where the whales, that they are the beings, that they are supporting this modification, they are putting their energy, their body, for this modification to be done in this crystalline structure. What we do with these codes is to assist and put our consciousness and our energy in this process in order to allow it to be as fastest and loving as possible and in the best way for everyone. We are also putting our energy and assisting to these big beings that they are assisting from the beginning of the times. So I channeled. Sorry, I didn't show the code. Kulemayon there. There is very clear. Okay. So I was commenting that what I channeled, what is occurring in this work, that we are going to work and we are putting our energy in these codes and assisting the cetaceans, is that we are producing a trinity. We are entering a trinity of the human being in the center, the cetaceans, that we also found a cetacean pair that correspond us, and in the same time we are connecting with a high entity that we could call it alien, master, assistant, intergalactic assistant. But what I'm trying to say is that we are three beings in one, and we are, all of us has in a certain way a physical body. All of us, we are present in a dimension and at the same time in a multi-dimension. In reality, we are more than that, but these three is the one that we are interacting in this time and in this work, and also in this assistance and in this evolution of the Earth. Because it's like with these three codes, also we are doing this work and putting our bodies, we are starting to count with the cetacean pair, and at the same time with the high self pair that is coming from the stars, that we are starting to have to connect, and we are starting to produce a fusion, energetic fusion, and also a physical fusion of assistant, a pure assistant to us, that we are here in the Earth, physically activating and supporting, living what you are living, what is happening in this 2020 in the Earth and with all of us. I want to do a clarification that this job is for everyone that wants to put its consciousness, its energy, to be part of this ascension. It doesn't matter if you don't know. It doesn't matter if you are beginning right now. If you are resonating with what we are saying and you feel inside your heart that this that we are telling you is true, so we invite you to participate, to share with your people, with everyone that feel that can resonate, and we invite you to be part of this because we are all that we are going to make to this earth to elevate its frequency. As we say everything, the more difficult part of us is to explain, because we always want to explain where you are going to put your energy and your body, because for us, all of the human beings is sacred, and that's why we take this time to do this explanation. What is coming now is a guided meditation to establish the contact with this grid, with the cetaceans, with the brothers of the stars. So after that, it comes the activation of the codes, and everything is vibration, and it's an energy that comes from the very, very high, only for assistance of the evolution. And of course, that is going to provoke some changes inside ourselves to this evolution to be held. Our own depuration, our own polarization, the encounters of some things that we need to repair and to be in equilibrium, and this power, and this light, and this force, and find what we really are. So I feel to give a last advice before we start is you can feel free to use all the tools that you feel. If you need to bring your crystal, because we are going to connect with the crystalline structure of the earth, so this is the best thing to use. You're going to see that I'm also going to work with my crystals. So bring all your tools, everything that you feel that you have to do. Don't private yourself of anything. Put all your consciousness, all your being to the service of this. If you feel that you have to be laying down, to be standing up, flying, anything that you feel that is necessary, do it. Because this is really what the earth needs from you. It would be very good if you can put a glass of water, of drinking water, so as after all the work, you can drink it. So, I think that, I hope that we have been clear, and if not, don't worry, the frequency of everything that we are saying is reaching to yourself anyway, and you are going to know what to do in the exact moment. Thank you very much. Let's go and vibrate. Breathe deeply. Feel your body here and now. Establish a deep contact through your breathing with your body. Don't hold back any thoughts. Just let them be. And connect with your body. Here. 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 Relax more and more. Allow to feel heavy. So as to fly. Feel the happiness to be alive. Register the greatness of being in this moment. Awake, active, feel. Breathe deeply and allow yourself to go high, go very high to the sky, go with all your consciousness, go higher and higher. Allow yourself to see, to feel the earth. Watch it. Feel it. Start to identify the grid electromagnetic that surrounds it. Thousands of millions of points of light unified with more light. Feel, recognize of this moment. And now, allow yourself to be carried because of gravity to the deepness of the ocean. From the electromagnetic grid to the Christic grid of the planets. Trust. Throw yourself. Fall out with love, with smoothness. Go inside the atmosphere. Feel it. The sky that you see every day, and continue going more and more inside into the earth. Connect. Go inside to the water. Feel the cold of the water, the transparency, the turbulence, the agitation. You are here. Breathe. Go to the deepness, very deep. There it is. It's the Christic grid. Feel its dimension. Feel its power. Connect. Feel it. You are here. feel it. Breathe. And from the deepness from where you are right now, watch up. Discover the power, the radiation that comes from Alcyon. Start to allow that the energy codified from Alcyon surround you. And there, in the deepness, in contact with the crystalline grid of the planet, start to connect light to light with Alcyon. Allow that the light, the codes, the power go inside yourself, in each cell. Connect with Alcyon. Receive the light. And now
es el momento
is the moment
de activar el primer
to
código.
activate the first code. Akashiha. Akashiha. Open yourself to the code Akashiha. Receive each frequency. Activate your consciousness of cleanness, of depuration, profound, for the elimination of the memories of pain, of the earth. You are a channel for the cleanless, for the liberation of the earth and all its memories of pain, of darkness. Allow to raise your consciousness, to feel the code, to assist all the humanity. Imagine, visualize, think, create the cleaning, the deep cleaning of the earth. You have the power. Assist the earth. Clean, depurate. And now, open your eyes and observe the images that composes the code. Let them vibrate, move, and go inside yourself. Connect. Raise your consciousness. Assist to the cleaning of the earth. Akashiha. Akashiha. Breathe. Release.
Y ahora.
And now. Feel. You are in the cold, within my pool. Feel in the deepness of the ocean. The whales and the real work that they do in the earth. In my pool. Allow to go inside your body and assist to the activation and polarization of the crystalline grid. Surf with the cetaceans. Discover your cetacean pair and assist to the activation and polarization of the crystalline grid of the earth. And now, open your eyes and observe the image of the code, its symbols, its parts, and allow them to activate inside you. And assist to the activation and polarization of the crystalline grid with the cetaceans. Feel your fusion to the whales. Of your assistance depends the equilibrium of the terrestrial system and the evolution. In my pool. In my pool. Breathe. Feel. Kulemayon. The third code. Feel the energy that comes from the central sun of the galaxy. Receive the emission of the photonic fluid of gamma rays. Receive the gamma photonic energy in all yourself. Kulemayon. Anchor. Anchor. Be a channel of energy, of photonic energy, of gamma rays for the earth. Open your eyes. And let the image of this code to penetrate inside yourself. And you, in the meanwhile, continue to open, to be a channel, an alive channel, a conscious channel of energy, of photonic gamma energy that comes from the central sun of the galaxy. You are more here and now than ever. You are awake, active, at the service. In the name of the earth, the cetaceans, the brothers of the stars, and all the humanity, we appreciate profoundly your presence, your resonance, and your unconditional love. Thank you, thank you, thank you.